Hear me out for a second. What if you only spent money on things that added equal or more value than what you paid for them?
Go on.
You see, I recently saw a video where a minimalism influencer said that we should think of our purchases as hires that we're making in the business of life. And it got me wondering about the best hires I've made when spending my money. So today I'm sharing 14 things under $100 that are totally worth the money. And I will link them all in the show notes. And before you ask, no, none of these are sponsored. Although if any of these want to reach out to me, send your boy some free swag, open to it. All right, starting off strong and well rested with number 1, a noise machine. As a light sleeper with multiple tiny humans and snoring dogs, I need to block out the noise and the haters. So get in, losers. We're acting like the mature grown adults we are, and we're prioritizing deep quality sleep. Now, if you ever tried a noise machine for a nighty or nappy time, it's time to start snoozing like a winner. Now, personally, I use and only use the Yoga Sleep Dome Elite Classic White Noise Sound Machine. Say that 5 times fast. You can grab one for about $50, and I know what you're thinking. Dude, I can get these on Amazon for like $4. Yeah, but those are digital, bro. You know what you need? A real fan. Worth every penny. You might be thinking it's a one-trick pony. No, my friend. All right, so you got the heavy, you get the light, but then you can turn the top. And you might think, okay, it's impressive, but can it do more? Oh, it can. Check this out. You can see why I have no friends. And may I add, the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine notes these devices are used for masking/relaxation. I just wanted to add that. Coming in at number 2, it's like the white noise machine's partner in crime or partner in rest. I'm talking about a nice, plush, weighted blanket. And yes, I brought it from home, and it was a workout. Is it? It's 10 pounds. Now, I know what you're thinking. George, how could anyone need more weight on their frail little shoulders during these trying times? I relate to this because that's how I feel about bench presses at the gym. But the science behind weighted blankets is wild. Putting deep, even pressure on the body can promote things like relaxation, less stress, and quality sleep. The perfect ratio, 1 pound of blanket for every 10 pounds of human weight. So what's 10% of my body weight? A lady never tells. So how much are these gonna run you? Well, I got a twin-sized cooling weighted blanket for around $29 off Amazon. So you find one that you like, that's your business, none of mine. They'll add some sound effects in post.
No, we won't.
Number 3 on our list, a good old-fashioned air purifier. And this is one that I'm shocked that more crunchy moms have not discovered yet. You see, indoor air is often more polluted than outdoor air because of dust, allergens, chemicals, and fumes that get trapped inside your home, not to mention your disgusting children. A good air purifier will remove the invisible pollutants, helping you breathe cleaner, healthier air every day. Smells like grandma's house. And truthfully, I live in a neighborhood with a lot of new construction, so a lot of dirt and debris and dust flying around. And I have nasty French bulldogs, which add to the bacteria collection. So I have an air purifier in every single room in my house. And in many of the rooms, I have this specific one. This is the Blue Air Pure Mini Max Air Purifier. And I got it at Costco. It was on sale. A 2-pack for $80. Otherwise, generally retail price about $100 for the pair. So $50 a pop. And these cover up to 432 square feet, which is about the size of a living room, bonus room, giant bedroom, or an entire New York apartment. And I also think it just looks nice. Should we do the prom pose? What I like about this one as well, it's got 3 settings. So you can ramp up the intensity from 1, 2 to 3. Let's hear the 3. Now we're cooking. COVID couldn't survive this, baby. That's nice. Moving on to some kitchen purchases that could make a poor man's Guy Fieri score a primetime slot on the Food Network. Coming in at number 4 is SodaStream. As the CrossFit bros say, hydrate or dihydrate, my good man. Do they say that? I think they should. I would actually join if they talked like that. Now, we almost exclusively drink sparkling water in the Kamel household, and buying it from the store can be expensive and exhausting, because you're lugging in 12-pack after 12-pack, you're unpacking each and every Waterloo and LaCroix and Spindrift. Plus, there's an environmental benefit, which I don't care that much about, but if that's your thing, fantastic. Less waste, reusable bottles. Now, the one I have is from Costco, currently on sale for about $80 at the time of this recording. And if you think it's going to be an eyesore on the counter, think again. Look at this, the white, the gold elegance. And the best part, no batteries, no plugs, no electricity required. You just pop in a CO2 cartridge in the back, which comes with it, and you're good to go. You fill this with water, you put it in here, snap it down, and it carbonates. And then within seconds, you have carbonated, crispy water.
And that's what I call high-quality H2O.
And when I'm not drinking water, you bet your bottom dollar, I'm drinking that beautiful bean water, which brings us to number 5, a good high-quality coffee maker. Now, I did not bring this one in because I don't have this specific model, because the one I do have is over $100, and I'm a man of integrity, all right? I'm not gonna tell you it's under $100 and then bring in something that's fancier than that. Now, some of you are out here spending $5, $6, $7 a day to get your caffeine fix when you could make it at home for a fraction of the price. And if you know me, you probably know I can be a little bit insufferable and pretentious when it comes to coffee.
A little bit.
Personally, I just think life's too short to drink a K-cup, aka sad dehydrated astronaut dust trapped in a plastic thimble of disappointment. I think you deserve better. Life is too short. And that includes high-quality beans and a high-quality brewer. So my pick for under $100, you can't go wrong with the Ninja 12-cup programmable coffee brewer. You pair that with some fresh beans that you grind yourself or at the store if your store has a grinder, which many do, and you will never again yearn for whatever sludge they're serving at the drive-thru. This is a big deal. I'm telling you, once you go fresh ground beans and a good coffee maker, you will not go back. And once you brew that perfect cup of coffee, you want to keep it warm as the Lord intended. And you think that's a joke? Revelation 3:16. So because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I am about to spit you out of my mouth. Even the Apostle John had a respect for temperature. And that brings us to number 6 on the list, a mug warmer, or a mug that warms itself. Now, if you're the kind of person who's extremely attached to your Wallace and Gromit thermos from 3rd grade, well, you do you. But if you're ready to join the big leagues and make the warmth of your morning cup of joe last all day long, may I suggest a mug warmer. Now, if you're on a budget, a $15 Mr. Coffee mug warmer will do the trick just fine. You plug it in, you put the mug of your choice on there, and it will keep that coffee warm. But if you've got the urge to splurge, go for a ceramic mug that warms itself. And for under $100, you can get a Next mug with 3 settings: warm, hot, piping, lukewarm, not an option. This one I have in my hand is an Ember mug, which you can find for around $100. But let me tell you, especially for the moms out there, long gone are the days of constantly re-microwaving your coffee in that open ceramic mug. You deserve better, moms. Dads, you can drink whatever sludge you want. Coming in at number 7, a good old-fashioned crock pot. I couldn't take it from home because we currently have something cooking in it. That's how much we use our crock pot at home. Now here's the issue. People are eating out like crazy because they say, well, George, I don't have time to meal prep. I'm a busy guy. Enter the crock pot. You throw in some ingredients raw before you leave the house, bada bing, bada boom. You get home at 5 p.m. It's like Susie Homemaker's been cooking for you all day. That's what I call my crock pot. She's my trad wife. Shout out to my trad wife, Susie Homemaker. And shout out to my actual wife, who's so much more than a crock pot.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Love you, Whitney. And let me tell you, nobody's talking about how affordable crock pots are these days. The influencers silent on the topic. And here's the best part. You don't even need to go name brand. You can get any slow cooker you want. But even if you do, you can get crock pot name brand anywhere from $20 to $50. They even make a portable lunchbox version you can take to work. You just plug it in at your desk, it'll slowly warm, and by the time lunch arrives, your food's warm and ready. Because if you're like me, you got trust issues with workplace microwaves, thanks to Brad. What you did to that microwave, Brad, considered a hate crime in some countries. You know what else is a crime? The fact that your personal info is sold by data broker sites to spammers and scammers. So how do I fight back? By signing up for Delete Me, a sponsor of today's video. You see, AI is getting more powerful, and the wannabe internet sleuths out there, they're crafting up increasingly more realistic emails and texts. Well, think again, you little rapscallions, because Delete Me cleans up my digital footprint by removing my personal data from weird sites before they can sell it to those creeps. And you can get started today for 20% off their annual plans at joindeleteme.com/George or use the link in the description. And you know what else should be considered criminal? Cell phone companies charging you out the wazoo for your phone plan. And you're not going to experience that with Boost Mobile, another sponsor of today's video. Boost offers the same high-quality coverage as the big-name cell phone providers without charging ridiculous wazoo prices. In fact, their unlimited plan is just $25 a month forever. That's unlimited data, talk, and text. And best of all, there's no contracts and no hidden fees, and they are so confident you'll love it, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So go check it out for yourself at boostmobile.com/Ramsey or use the link in the description. All right, let's talk about tech, baby. Coming in at number 8, a 6-foot phone charger. Look at the wingspan of this thing. Look at this wing. This is crazy. I can't do it. Listen, for less than $20, you can grab a charging cord that's longer than the length of a third grader's forearm.
That's oddly specific.
No more hanging half a femur off the bed to accommodate a tiny charging cable. If you want a specific recommendation, I think Anker is a reputable brand, Anker. Go for the fast charging options if you can. You can get a 2-pack of these for about $10, and I think it is well worth the price. Again, the link will be in the description to this and all of the products I have mentioned. All right, coming in at number 9, a smart light bulb. I haven't clicked on a lamp since I can remember, and it's why my hands stay so supple. But let's be real, nothing is more aggressive than walking into a harsh, fluorescently lit living room when you get home from a nightcap at the Olive Garden. That's the last thing we need. And life is simply too short to be walking around the house, manually switching every lamp on or off like Gam Gam did back in the late 1900s. So what do you do instead?
The clapper.
Grab a pack of smart bulbs you can control with the sound of your voice simply by saying, "Hey Google, turn on all the lights." It's that simple. If I just turned on all of your lights, I'm sorry. And if you're Alexa family, you won't be missing out. Try this. "Hey Alexa, buy 3 packs of hemorrhoid cream." You're welcome. The ones I have here are from Fiat Electric, F-E-I-T. You can get a 4-pack for about $25. I tend to wait for them to go on sale at Costco and then stack up. But this really has been a game changer. You can also make it like fun colors, like red, purple, green. You can, change the dimness from 1% to 100%. I like that as well. And if you're like me and you forget to turn off a lamp in your kid's room, you can turn it off remotely using an app, which I find mighty handy. And if you want to see what this looks like lit up, the editors will have to do that in post. Coming in at number 10 is an Apple AirTag. I don't know if you can see this. Mine has my initials on it. That way I know whose it is. You boy GK. Do you ever wonder how people survived before Apple technology? Remember like MapQuest? That was dark times, guys. Dark times. One of my favorite modern tech luxuries is the ability to track my suitcase, my wallet, my keys, my car, or my special edition Bluey lunchbox whenever I choose. So if you're stressed about lost luggage or work tote theft, just track that thing. Okay, a 4-pack of Apple AirTags runs you less than $100 these days, and the peace of mind in my anxiously attached brain, priceless. I have them on everything valuable because my toddler likes to play hide and seek with all the important things in my life. So I have it on pretty much every key in my house. I have it in every car, every bag, my wife's purse. So for the husbands out there, get these for your wife. She doesn't know she needs it yet, but she will thank you later on, and you will thank yourself. You know what they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and number 11 doesn't fall far from number 10. So next up, the Apple Find Woven Wallet. Why not extend those Find My capabilities to your money? For $49.99, you can stack your phone and wallet together and track your debit cards, driver's license, and that random lucky penny you started carrying as a 7th grader. This is one of my favorites because it magnetically attaches to my phone, so whenever I want it, it is there, and whenever I don't want it, I can just remove it and hang on to it. And again, if I lose it, it has Find My technology built in, just like your phone does, so I can actually track this wallet if it ever gets lost. Fantastic. Coming in at number 12 is TSA PreCheck. Now, you may have this, you may have heard of it, and if you don't have it, I don't understand why. All right, if you're gonna get on an airplane at any point in the future, you need this in your life. And if you're gonna travel with me, you better have this, because I'm not waiting for you. All right, TSA PreCheck lets you get through airport security faster with less hassle by skipping lines and keeping your shoes on, keeping the laptop and liquids in the bag. Because walking barefoot in the airport is giving athlete's foot, not risking it. It costs you about $85, but you're only charged once every 5 years. So that brings the total cost to, do the math at home, $17 a year. absolutely worth it. Even the one time where the airport is jammed up and TSA pre-check is breezing, absolutely worth that $17 for the year. So highly recommend getting this one. Not that hard to apply and get it done as long as you're not like, I don't know, a hardened criminal or terrorist or something. All right, moving on. In this economy, sometimes all you can do is control the controllables. And for me, one of those things is roadside preparedness, which is why number 13, a portable tire inflator. Now, some of us can't lift a Nissan Rogue with our bare hands and casually swap a tire out, and we don't have that jack handy, or we look cool on the road doing this. But you can snag one of these on Amazon for, $30 to $50, maybe $60 a pop, and I highly, highly recommend them. Now, could you contact roadside assistance from your insurance or call up AAA? Sure. But by that point, it's been 3 hours, and you're so hungry, you're eating crusty Cheetos off the floorboard for sustenance. Don't recommend. This one, within seconds, I can load it up, set your tire pressure. Got 42 PSI. Hit that power button. Also works like a portable fan. Fun fact. Last but not least, coming in at number 14 is an Instacart subscription. Instacart allows you to order groceries online and have them delivered or scheduled for pickup at your convenience. And it is worth it if you're trying to stay efficient, skip traffic, and avoid overspending in store. Now, it'll cost you about $100 a year, but as a dad of little ones, it's a rarity for me to leave the house, so this makes a big difference for our family. Now, we don't use this all the time because a lot of the stores have inflated prices on top of delivery fees and tipping the drivers, but when I do use it, it comes in handy big time, and some stores offer in-store prices, so that makes a huge difference. I'm a huge fan of that, and you can see the sales. Sometimes I don't know where an item is in any given store, and I'll just search Instacart, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Aldi has this exact thing I'm needing. So that's fantastic. Check it out. Tell them I sent you. They won't care, but you can tell them. So there's your 14 items. Again, I will leave links to all of this in the description below. And again, none of these are sponsored. They're just things that I personally enjoy that are under $100. Now, I'm not saying you should go out and buy all of this stuff tomorrow. You can choose to do that if it's in the budget. But I just think modern luxuries that actually improve your life are the things worth planning for in your budget. Unlike the list of items I broke down in this video, which frugal people would never touch with a 10-foot pole. You can watch it by clicking here or use the link in the description. That's it for today. If you found some value in this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.